Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance, where today we are going to take Tainted Eden to the Beast, and thus completing the character. I don't know if it's worthwhile. That's a lot of batteries. I don't know if it's worthwhile to go for, yeah, this is a terrible start for a character. What was I saying? I don't know if it's worthwhile to go for, planetariums as this character in particular due to his whole situation, but I don't know. Might be good. Kind of wish I could use those batteries on this active item that's going to take all my soul hearts though. I don't realistically see a way that I'm going to charge it, given who I am, and it's going to reroll the moment I take damage, so I'm just not going to worry about it too much. My damage and tear rate are horrendous. I really hope that... I'm tempted to just walk into an enemy and hope we get something better, because this is just awful. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That made both my damage and tear rate better. Made it a lot better, actually, and it also gave me the common cold. So all in all, I can't really complain. We theoretically have a use for these batteries now, so that's also kind of good. There's a tinted rock right here, even in the dark. 2 soul hearts. I'm gonna leave those for when we leave the floor. Taking damage on this first floor is not too bad either, because it was not an Excel floor. Honestly, not too bad. This I'm recording this shortly after doing ultra hard, and honestly, Tainted Eve just sounds so much fun right now. It just sounds so much more relaxing than the alternative, you know? Suddenly everything just seems a lot more positive. Apparently this is the only thing we have left to do as the character as well, so all in all, it's looking pretty good. It's genuinely looking pretty good. Whatever happens, I hope we can obviously win, which is the goal, but if we can, then we're actually just done with another Tainted character, and we still have a lot of relatively easy Tainted characters left to go. Like, it's so nice to just get those more difficult ones out of the way so that I can just relax for the remainder of the videos, you know? Obviously, we still got Tainted Loss to do, but the fact of the matter is, since we did get... whatever it's called, completed, the delirium fight with them, I'm honestly not so worried. There is like a handful of things that I'm a little worried about, but for the most part, things are looking pretty okay. Let's go open the eye, hits him. Yeah, there we go. Doing a little bit of damage with those extra peep shots. Very nice. Just gonna try to carefully lure him in there again. Unfortunately, not that time. But at least the balls are getting destroyed by the floating eyeball. It's one of those champions that doesn't really do a whole lot other than spawn balls. So it's going to take a minute. This is occasionally dealing an amount of damage to him, so that's good. If we get Gnawed Leaf, we could fight every boss like this. Just have the eye float around and hope it hits him. But it would be a fairly horrendous experience for me. So I'd rather not. I'd rather avoid it. But if we must, then we can. I didn't really check if there was a possibility for a secret room there, but it worked out. Monkey paw, I mean, it's a trinket. That's 5 coins. Might be worth checking out the shop as well, I suppose. 9 coins, if there's an item on sale, we'll be able to afford it. There's an item room there. I don't know. I could skip it. I have common cold. I mean, that's a build on its own, you know? It's pretty much good enough to deal with whatever. 15 coins for a ladder. That's unfortunate, but fair enough. I'm gonna check my curse room. Why not? I did that in time. Bad trip, but fortunately we had invulnerability from leaving the curse room, so we didn't take damage. Which I'm surprised it works that way, if I'm being honest, but I will happily take that. Nothing going on over here. There is a red heart waiting for us in the boss room. Things are looking okay. Things are looking adequate. Things are looking like a planetarium might happen today. We got 1 bomb. I'm not particularly interested in going the mother route with this character, as we're not going to keep whatever items we find anyway. So, I mean, it's nice to have multiple items because it can make life a little bit easier for sure. I will actually take 2 hits from this. Because I'm not trusting that I'm going to keep these red hearts. Just have a hunch, so we're just going to leave that alone. But at least we got some extra money out of that, which is good. We got a use for our red hearts as well, which is nice. We might turn that into a few more coins later as well. Getting a lot of tinted rocks this time around, and honestly, I'm just so happy to see hearts drop again. It genuinely does make life so much nicer. I didn't realize how much I appreciated getting heart drops until I started to try to do ultra hard, because my god. It is genuinely a miserable experience to try to do that challenge. It's just not that fun. And now I'm getting to enjoy the game for what it is, and I can appreciate that. We got 24 coins, so a shop is likely to happen in our future. We got the tinted rock using our friend there. For 2 more soul hearts. Good god, we're practically invulnerable in this mode. It's incredible. I'm just gonna play this mode from now. I'm never gonna do a challenge again, except for one of them. Maybe not get too close to him. The little white things don't deal contact damage, but the rest does. Super secret with there's so many hearts in this challenge, my god. I'm gonna take that so I can push this heart away, but there's a sacrifice room on this floor. I might actually go for it. There's so many hearts here. Yes, mother. I would like this key, please. I'm gonna go for this as well in case there's a bomb, and there is. Very good. I guess I could turn all those hearts into money as well if need be. Or at least a lot of them, so I'm gonna have enough hearts, or enough money for the rest of the run pretty much. The secret room probably over here, judging from my super secret room being where it is. That's really the only reason I got as well. Maybe not. Maybe not that one though. But let's do this. We might be able to just... Yeah. We might be able to get a blood bag is what I was trying to say until it appeared instantly. Otherwise, the active item would have been a welcome sight as well, because it would have been so much money. It would have actually been really good to get the money there instead, because there, like I said, there is just a lot of hearts here. We're at full health in basement 2. Like it's looking alright. I walked into him. But it did give us increased tier 8 and damage again, so it's not all bad, but I was trying to use peep. We didn't lose red heart. We did lose like a full soul heart there, so that's unfortunate. We got squeezy and backpack. Backpack's kind of fun. But yeah, we lost a blood bag, I guess, which I guess is why we lost that red heart container. We got ourselves a Charm of the Vampire, so if there was another blood donation machine, we could make use of that, but unfortunately not the case. I'm not super interested in devil deals, so I might just leave it. Is there anything else I want to do on this floor? Not really. Yeah, let's just go. I'm feeling okay about all of this so far. It's feeling doable. So far, so good. As long as we can just keep our health up, we're usually in an okay situation. I'm actually just gonna do this. I was kinda hoping for an item from it, but I suppose I'll take what we can get. A luck up is a luck up at the end of the day. Although I guess at the end of the day it might not be a luck up anymore. Due to the whole, you know, random stats situation, but you know, might end up being okay. Now, I've been told that if you eat a trinket, it doesn't re-roll. That's probably true. I didn't know that. That's why I didn't use the smelter in a previous Tainted Eden episode as much, because I was not aware. But that does make the smelter and gulp a lot more interesting, I'd say. So if we can find stuff like that, that's good. That's a lot of money. I'm a little tempted to go into my curse room, because then the gold heart coins are going to drop inside the room where I don't have to take damage. So that's kind of nice, obviously. Plus there's no real reason not to go into my curse room, I suppose. So why not? Boop. There we go. 2 troll bombs. Might get them. Yeah, very good. And 2 more troll bombs. Which... amazingly, somehow decided to explode near the wall where I was going to try for a secret room otherwise, so that kind of worked out. So given that we don't have that many bombs to play with anyway, but I figured if I have 2 bombs, I might as well try 1 there so we can maybe leave the curse room unscathed. Unfortunately, that was not the case, but ultimately that's fine. I'm trying to talk and shoot at 1 enemy at a time in particular, but it is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I'm used to. Oh god, yeah, my damage is not great. It is a bit below what your average is for most characters. Most have that nice 3.5. And it seems that 3.3 just puts you exactly in one of those positions where I think I'm dealing 0.01 damage too little right now. Oh, that was very fast, wow. I'll happily take that. But once again, I will first be going for my shop and to see if there is a glowing hourglass in there. I think that is probably worthwhile to at least check. Because as such, if we do get that, then we can leave it and retain our planetarium chance for another floor, and that would be lovely. There we go. Cool. If I had PhD, I'd probably be a little bit more interested. If I had Bob's Curse and Stompy, I'd be a little bit more interested. As it stands, I have 1 bomb, I have no PhD, I'm scared of everything that looks pill-shaped or mushroom-shaped. Similarly, I don't like this. Yeah. I want to get as many spiders as possible because they deal decent damage. And I'd like to deal at least decent damage. A little bit close for comfort there, but it's all working out. Like, look how many times I have to shoot every enemy. It's a good thing we have really good tier rate right now. Because we don't have a lot else going on. I'm gonna get this. And I was faintly hoping for a super secret room, but I wasn't exactly, like, super expecting it with the location on the map, but I figured with the chest right there, I might as well try. I don't really need bombs for anything in particular. Admittedly, I probably should have blown up a shopkeeper. And I did not do that, but oh well. Maybe we'll just be lucky. Maybe we just won't get an angel room. It's all okay. Either way, we'll be fine. We are probably getting closer to a shot. We got 2 bombs from that as well, so I'm also a little bit less bothered about the fact that I used the bomb on effectively nothing. Well, I used it on a key, I guess, but I wouldn't mind a little bit more for my bomb count situation. But we'll take what we can get. So far, things are looking good. We're not taking a whole bunch of damage that we're not planning on taking, so that's all good. Placebo, not terrible, not incredible. Let's see what we can get. Poke-Go, pretty fun, but yeah, why not? Let's just go for it. Not particularly good during the beast fight, perhaps, but overall okay for a good time. Also, I should have looked for the glowing hourglass, I guess, but you know what? It's all good. In fact, there were many items that I probably should have been looking for. Rather than Poke-Go, but simultaneously, occasionally you get one of those brimstone friends, and it does make life pretty fun. So I'm just gonna go for it. Let me consider you. Genuinely don't hate the idea, but it kind of depends on what's in here as well. I'll just walk around. Would be a little bit shorter to just bomb my way in there, but let's not. Luna. Luna is amazing. We're probably gonna lose it, which is a shame. But Luna is pretty darn good for the purposes of going to a secret room, and then usually there's a little bit of glowing light over here that you can enter. I guess not in this one because we got Luna on this floor. Not super happy about that, but let's see if our super secret room is over here and if that has a thing, because we hadn't entered it yet. It does, very cool. So we can do that. We get a soul heart, we get 1 extra tier 8 for the remainder of this floor. We have 1 more bomb, so we can also blow that one up. We get another blood bag because we re-rolled the other one, I guess, and sure. It's a decent speed up actually, so I don't hate it. And I'll take that because flies are neat. Plus it's more health than we previously had anyway, so honestly things are looking pretty good. Now, almond milk. We can't get it during the ascent because we entered our item room already, rather than not entering it and then entering it in the ascent for the first time, which does change it. But since we entered our item room here, it should still be almond milk when we go back to Caves 1 later during the ascent for the beast. So, honestly, things are looking like I have a choice, is really the main thing. On the other hand, almond milk is really fun, and maybe I should just go get it, because it's probably going to reroll fairly quickly anyway, but at least, you know, you got some tears going in funny directions, and that is pretty important ultimately. But maybe let's first see what's in my angel room before making almond milk related decisions. Yeah, this extra tear rate from Luna is helping out a lot. I'm not super happy that suddenly he decided to stop charging and summon every enemy in the game, but it's all working out, innit? Even with damage such as this, we're still good. Ooh, a little bit of the damage up as well. Yeah, almond milk with low damage is basically the most miserable experience of your life. So we're gonna just move on for now. See if we can get something cool. We should be able to see a secret room now. But there should be 2 of them. This is basically unprecedented, but I'll take it. Second planetarium in a row. That's once again that we get a 1% planetarium in like the span of what, like 2 weeks? So yeah, this seems pretty reasonable to me. There is the Brimstone Friend that I previously advertised. And quite frankly, this is disgusting. So yeah, this is looking alright. I think with the rerolls we might be a little bit in trouble here and there. Because there's only so many planetarium items, but if we just don't reroll, then we're good. I will also just quickly visit my curse room, I think, because I don't really see the harm in it, given with how this run is treating us so far. Maybe that is creating expectations that I shouldn't be creating, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's a good trinket, but I'm not going to take it. There's Curse of the Tower. Decided to take it mostly for fun, but also theoretically, if I desperately need a bomb on Depths 2, that is technically an option, sort of. Although I don't know if it works with this character in particular. Did I just destroy my own friend with that? I destroyed someone who was charmed from the look of things. That wasn't my intention. Oh well. We're just doing our best here. Occasionally someone gonna get an ice cube thrown at their face, and there's only so much I can do about that. They don't really care about the fact that a bat is just swooping in their face the entire time, and I can respect that. I also didn't think the bat would go towards the projectile of an enemy, but you know. The bat has made their choice, and I'm sure they consider it a good one. And that's good enough for me. We got 1 bomb, so we can enter our secret room, and I should do it before I accidentally get rid of Luna. So let's just do that. Not sure if there's a better place to place this bomb, but it doesn't matter. That should be another soul heart as well. Half a soul heart, but +1 tear rate for the remainder of this floor. And if we can find a couple more of those, that'd be lovely, but we really need to get some bombs. Maybe we can afford some here. Dreamcatcher's neat. Yeah. Dreamcatcher's neat. I know the bag can have bombs, but Dreamcatcher's neat, as they say, so we're gonna just go in that route instead. I could drop my trinket in the boss room, but I kind of like the trinket that we have right now, and I'm probably not gonna get a better one either. So perhaps I will refrain. There might be a super secret room here, and unfortunately, because of my ice tears, it's gonna be pretty much impossible to blow up a bomb here, a bomb enemy rather, so that's a shame, but other than that, that would be like the most likely place I would check for a super secret room, just based on the room layout alone. I haven't really looked at the map at all to see if it works out in that regard, but I'm going to assume I'm probably correct. If I had more bombs, I'd be more inclined to try, because it can also just be near the shop, but we'll see. There we go. That's 3 black hearts. And it is 0.5 more tear rate for the remainder of this floor. Things are looking good. And I am quite happy about this. I didn't destroy any shopkeeper because, well, my bomb count really is my main excuse. I probably could think of some other excuses as well, but the bomb count is a pretty major one. But we got this anyway, so it's all good. That's a relic, not bad. I'll take this as well. If we lose a heart container, then I'm just gonna get some health back. We lost damage, which is terrible, but that's okay. Let's just move on. Can we get a third planetarium? It would be pretty amazing. I just realized I didn't pick up one of the black hearts, and I wasn't really sure why. I don't think it matters, because more likely when we take damage, we're just gonna end up losing out on some health anyway, but it would be good. What do we got? We got... Is that PhD? That did look like PhD to me. That might be worth going for. I'm gonna open this as well in case we can get some damage out of it. I think that would just be neat. Probably should be doing this after I've found a secret room. Just for the sake of getting that extra tier 8, making life a little bit easier overall. But I've made my choice. Little bit of a tricky wave there, but hey, that's nice. Could have done that a lot earlier as well. I think the Luna tier 8 is also just like better than regular tier 8 as well. It just like goes over the cap, I'm fairly sure. So you end up with ridiculous tier 8s, which also makes almond milk a little bit less interesting to try and go for, I suppose. Even though it is a fairly free option right now, on the ascent at least. There we are. Also, some of those enemies that we fought earlier, these sort of like zombie ones, turn into an ice cube rather than going into their weird blobby little form at the end there, and that is just lovely. Certainly makes life a lot easier when dealing with some of those enemies. I don't know what I hit there. Can it not go over the tar pits? And I never really registered these things as tar pits until this very moment, but I guess most likely are some sort of tar pit. Which I have in my basement as well, so I'd say this is based on reality, like, largely. There we go, that works out. Little fiddly in the end there, but sure. These enemies are also just not going to explode. No, that one did. Oh, well. Hard to find bombs in these lands. Yeah, PhD. With a golden pill! Alright, hematemesis, I mean, that's fine. Speed ups. Oh. That was not a very long golden pill, but still, it would have been cool. I can see forever, though, I'm fairly happy with. There are 3 secret rooms on this floor. Because Luna does spawn an extra one, I'm fairly sure. We are a little bit more glowy now, and that's fun. And we can get a whole bunch of extra tier 8 from that. Relic spawning some soul hearts as well. Getting to the point where a sacrifice room is starting to look fairly tempting. That's fine. That's a big old ice cube right there. Very nice. Yeah, it's just another regular secret room as well. It's cool. We can go into our cursed room for free, and I can accept that. That's a bunch of extra bombs, which I'm happy with, because we were running a little low. Everything is working out wonderfully. Guppy's head. We're taking that. Oh, we have the backpack as well, right? I'm guessing if we take damage, we're going to lose an active item, but honestly, Guppy's head is so nice. There we go. It's a little bit tricky to actually use it, but we got there. Now to just find our shop. We're very bright. We have incredible tier 8, we're super bright, and everything is looking amazing. This is the kind of Tainted run you want. Tainted. Wait, how many secret rooms is that? There's 2 super secret rooms as well. Oh. Interesting. Genuinely didn't know, but yeah, my tier 8 is 8. I think that's fine. That's reasonable. We're in depths 1. Need to remember to actually use both items because I can. A little bit concerned about this boss fight, but at most we'll take some damage and reroll into something horrendous, but I think we're probably going to be okay here for the most part. Come on, next one. It's mostly the third wave where everything gets a little odd. Although this isn't too good. But it's going okay. It's going acceptable, I would say. My range is pretty good. Now he's gonna bonk into walls and make a mess. Yeah. A lot of spiders. Oh! We lost our build. We got triple shot with really good tear rate right now. We have flip. We no longer have flip, and we lost almost all of our health. But then, because we re-rolled into sun, the planetarium item, we got all our health back again. But we did get a lot of... Yeah, we got into a pretty bad situation there. We have 10 lives, but we're pretty much going to lose all of those. We have Jupiter, so we're just farting around all over the place as well. But I think if we take damage now, we're going to be in a really rough spot. So we need to be very careful with that. Actually, what happens if I use Guppy's Paw a whole bunch? We have 2 Guppy pieces. That's surprising. I'm going to take this. I'm going to walk into this fire. I'm going to get Genesis. That's exciting, but not what I'm interested in. Can I don't think I can reroll key pieces. I'm going to do that again. That's Eden Soul. I'm just going to put that down there. And see if we can get something cool here. I mean, this is pretty cool on its own. Star Bethlehem right there as well. Just doing this very carefully. Alright, we got Terra, we got all sorts of good stuff. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna take that, carry this around, and move on. I think we're basically good now. Yeah, this seems right. This seems like a very normal and cool build. There's plenty of hearts on this floor, so I can very easily heal back basically everything. We have a full map because of that sun effect that happened when we killed the boss. That was one of the planetarium items. I love this combination. The ring with the prism, that's so cool. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I wish I could fly. Because I don't have the keys for that, unfortunately. Like, very unlikely, at least. It can technically open. But it seems fairly unlikely to work out in my favor, so I'm just not even going to bother. But oh! Well, it's fine. Wow! A soul heart from a coin beggar. That's rare. Also, we're shooting flames. Cool. That is greed. We have a lot of protection right now. Very nice. We could take the dice bag, actually. It gives you like a random dice to use some rooms. I'm not fully sure how it works, but it is pretty neat overall. We can still tell what our pills are, surprisingly enough. I guess because we got PhD at some point during this run. Oh God. Yeah, there we go. There goes a bunch of my things. Oh! Okay, what is hitting me? Is there a flame here or something? There's still an enemy. He's tiny. Okay, that's what was going on. I'm getting hit a lot, and I genuinely wasn't sure what was happening. Look at this. This is a force to be reckoned with. So Jupiter has, I think, gotten one patch since release, and that's that the farts are less loud. So, unfortunately, we didn't get the full Jupiter experience that we could have had. But I think overall, it's probably for the best. Because it was pretty obnoxious in the original form, but yeah, it is what it is. We have a car battery, which is kind of fun, and that's a soul heart. So far, so good. We have a really high tier rate, but probably gonna lose a bunch of that on the next floor. I probably could have just flown in the right direction, but oh well, that's okay. Because if I went through the curse room, the door is already open. Just gonna try this. Yeah. That was roughly what I expected, but I figured I should at least try. Because what else is a mega chest for? That's a big bomb. One more key, one more chance. More like it. Also, having the item where the tears kind of fall down whenever you shoot is not a great thing to have during the beast fights. I'm hoping we get to reroll at least one more time during this run. But I would like to go to the next floor first because we have the mind. And that's going to give us full mapping on this last depths floor right here. That's kind of nice to have. We still get a lot of secret rooms. Oh, we still have loot now. We have 3 planetarium items? Well, that's interesting. Why do we have 3 planetarium items? Alright, yeah, sure. No, yeah, no, why not? Why wouldn't we have 3 planetarium items? One of them is Mars, as it turns out. Oh god. Need to remember to move. Justice could end up being good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold on to that for a minute. If we can get some keys anywhere, that'd be nice. Quarter. That also works. So I'm thinking, if there is a Perthrow rune anywhere, then I'm going to re-roll these items into something else. If there's not, that's fine. We have a golden key, so that's really nice. Would have been nice on the previous floor as well, but unfortunate. We're creating a lot of poisonous gas everywhere. So that's also kind of nice. We got Bob's Curse, so we actually don't need to worry about mushrooms, which is kind of nice. That's a surprising thing to get out of a wooden chest, but sure, I guess. We get 2 items because we got the car battery, hermits, death, world. I'm gonna do this and use the upside down hermit card for a good time. I think that's the better call. And we're just gonna go for a secret room rampage because I think there must be something in one of these secret rooms. Do they have broken stopwatch or something? What is making these things suddenly slow down this much? Yeah, we do have broken stopwatch. That could be a little terrifying if it doesn't work our way, but that's fine. There's Dingleberry. Dingleberry is always a good time, as we've learned. There we go. Give me that. Soul of Apollyon. Good times.
Soul of Apollyon.
Sorry, Soul of Apollyon. Sorry, that was how it is meant to be said. Mustn't, of course, say that leisurely. We must yell it as if our lives depend on it. Yeah, we're just sticking with the 3 planetarium items somehow. I'm not really sure how I managed that, but I'll take it, I suppose. This time around, none of them are Mars, so that's good. We do have Mercury, which allows us to run past rooms. Like, all the doors are just going to be open as long as I have that. That's pretty cool, too. I need to actually find the skull. We don't really need more money. I suppose. I suppose we're maxed out. Damage-wise, things are looking pretty good. I don't really know how I got a Devil Deal item, but yeah, sure. Probably got something along those lines. I don't have Flight, and quite frankly, I doubt whatever card that is worth it, so we're just gonna move on. I hope that I didn't miss this skull, because I wasn't actively looking for it previously. I'm a little concerned about that. But we shall see. Plus, when rooms go this quickly, I have a tendency to look over things as well, which doesn't help. We're invisible a lot of the time, actually. Oh, we got the underwear thing. Yeah, the camo underpants. So if we just don't attack, we're probably better off. I'm gonna take this because it's better. I think not attacking and just letting this circle of size do all the work might actually genuinely be the best way to deal with all of my problems right now, so... Because they're just not gonna do much of anything. The boss might. This is also just pretty nice. Apparently we got a membership card as well at some point. Yeah. I'll take that too. Yeah, sure. Maybe not that though. Maybe not that either. That could be fun. The devil? If I can keep that until the mom fight, that'll be new. Actually, no, I can't because I have to teleport out of there. So never mind. Yeah, I'll take that. And that's about it. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good deals. I should not have placed that bomb there. Oh, wait, we no longer have the mega bombs. Oh, in that case. Let's just do that then. Very nice. No. No. Though barely. It would have been kind of interesting, admittedly. But I can't really afford it. But I'm willing to use this black rune here. And get a little bit more range and luck. Very nice. We're just so lost. They don't know what to do. They're just shooting in random directions. That's a horse pill. Okay, where is that fool card? I would like to obtain it. And I have not paid close enough attention to where it might be. Otherwise, this run is a little doomed. I guess I can take this. Probably not going to be able to re-roll that anyway, so I might as well just take all of that. There it is. But with 40 coins, I think I can afford buying the pill bag. The pill bottle, rather. And then also buy one more thing, maybe? Yes. It's a little late, but maybe I can get something if I buy the key. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Neat. And maybe a little bit more damage? Yeah, a little range and speed. Overall, pretty okay. Let's go kill a boss and then leave. We are doing the beast. Yes, very good. It's good to make the same verifications of the run 100 different times. No. I got hit once. And that got rid of my card. God. That's a problem. That's gulp. Fun, but not a teleportation. If I can get Cursed Eye, I think this doesn't re-roll, so I can just take that. We got 3 more bombs. Shot speed down. Empress, no Cursed Eye. Soul of Beth. Oh my god, this is such a good build as well. One more chance. The devil. Alright, let's see here. What are we doing about this? I can't die because there's no way for me to kill myself. I can think of one thing I can try. Which is grabbing Task Manager real quick. And closing that. And reopening that. See if this works. It would be really neat if it did. I'd appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Cool. What can I do about this? Is there anything I can do at this point? I don't think so, right? This just kills the run. I could get an R key, theoretically, and redo all of it. Yeah, that's what I got right now. I could technically get an R key. We're too late for Hush. All right. Let me give an attempt here. If I don't think there's anything else I can do, right? Like, I'm really racking my brain here. But I think R key or just resetting is the only option that I have. Which is not great deals. Not great deals. But if we find an R key, we're good. I mean, if I... let me think. If I get... Is there other active items in the secret room? What active items are in the secret room pool? Well, that's a question that no one's ever had to ask themselves for a beast run. Because I'd like for this run to be the one that completes it, but realistically, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, I need to get that R key. That puts me in a kind of troublesome situation. Because obviously, that is not exactly a guaranteed thing to get. I need to get an active item first of all, which is proving hard enough already. There is plenty of secret rooms, admittedly, but it's certainly there's a lot of secret room items, unfortunately. I know that was a luck up. It's kind of irrelevant. I'm kind of just like considering restarting, because quite frankly, getting an R key right now is kind of an absurd prospect. It's kind of a shame to lose a run like this, and it's certainly the first time that I have to do it in this particular fashion. So it's a lesson learned, ultimately. I don't think I have done the beast with this character before, I'm starting to think. Maybe if I did, I just didn't take damage during the mother fight, or the mom's foot fight, which, honestly, in most instances, including this one, had I simply just attacked a little rather than using my circle, still wouldn't have been very difficult, as it would have turned out, but... Okay, so... I've already gotten Eden's Soul. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do. We know what we're gonna do. We're gonna just get as many items as possible. Just look at this. C-section Tech X. An absolutely disgusting build. There's nothing we can do with it, because the only thing we have left to do with this character is, unfortunately, gone. Well, now we get Cursed Eye. And then we just die. Alright. Such is life. I guess we got the box there. We get a Sao Jr., which is exciting. I'm curious what happens if I take damage as a Sao Jr., actually. I still keep flight. So that's exciting. I'd like to use this once. Because a Sao Jr. is just guaranteed flight, and if I can just retain that flight forever using this, then obviously that's a pretty good deal. This one still has the box, interestingly enough. Even though he re-rolled. I guess I technically didn't re-roll, so... It, yeah, just kind of worked out, I guess? But, yeah, I think... Let's just go in here. I think I'd rather just be a Sao Jr. for basically the rest of the run, if I can do that. If that just retains my flight forever, then I really have no reason not to be. So... let's try to do exactly that. I like my trinket right now. It doesn't really matter. It's going to go away. Alright, so we have one more thing that we have to keep in mind for this run. Two more things. One is I need to actually use the card that I have as non-Sao Jr. And the other one is... there you go. Yeah, the other one is... make sure your teleport doesn't disappear by accident, because that is a pretty rough one. Probably shouldn't have gone into my item room from the get-go for that fruity plum. I haven't picked it up yet because I've been trying to get into this situation. I like how it doesn't even like give me the Sao Jr. like image. It's just like you're just walking Eden now, but you're slightly levitating. Experimental pill with the tears down, because sure, why not? This is a fun build to be fighting people with. 6 damage, 1.5 tear rate. It will kill enemies eventually. Tears down was not what I desired, but we have a little flame here. No, not anymore though, but we still have a flame over there, which we could technically lure this boss into. Never mind. Come on, into the bomb. No. At least the balls are dying in 2 hits, and as long as I'm just hitting, then we're good. So that's at least something. Speed up. Alright, 7 coins. I could go into my shop. Not super excited about the idea, though. I could play the sacrifice room for a bit, actually. A little dangerous, admittedly. I don't hate the idea. It's mostly dangerous due to the fact that I could accidentally re-roll Isao Jr. and as such lose basically all my things. Which is a prospect I'm a little worried about. But not one that necessarily needs to happen. So, we're not going to worry about it. I'm going to go to my secret room. Which I'm pretty sure is here. You can see there's a battery. Alright, never mind. Fair enough. Okay, whatever. Sure. I'm not mad. Very nice. So far, so good. You feel blessed. That would have been an angel room had it worked. So that's a shame. And I think the next one is like pretty neat, right? We got 11 coins. Where's my secret room? I actually genuinely don't know. It's in an awkward spot, that's for sure. We got 1 bomb to try it with. Might be below the shop here, actually. I wish I had 1 more coin. I could get 1, I guess. Why not? Hey, we're Tainted Eden. We can try a little bit harder than usual. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Whoop. Alright. That's good. Very nice. I should have used the sacrifice room a little bit more. I didn't. Is it only 1 more time until... Yeah, that's either Soul Heart or Angel Room item. I'd say that's worth it. And then it's Troll Bombs. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm not too bothered about the decisions I've made there. Because I don't really care about everything afterwards. Don't have any more bombs, so let's keep going. I opened the door to the Mother Out mostly just to see if there was a consumable inside that room. Sometimes there's an enemy there and you can get like a bomb to drop, so... Just kind of hoping for that. Unfortunately not the case. I will from now on try and once again go for planetariums. Hoping to get 2 in 1 run again, but certainly not guaranteed. And yeah, I'm still fairly annoyed about that whole full card thing, but I mean, I can only blame myself. I should have known. It is how the character works, but that doesn't stop me from being a little annoyed nonetheless. Because ultimately, it was a waste of everyone's time. Even tried to cheat with Task Manager and it didn't work. I'm pretty sure I've tried that before as well. But I think I need to actually make it crash, but make that strat work out, unfortunately. Like, properly crash. And I don't immediately have a method to do that I know of. Maybe I do, but I just need to press the right buttons, but genuinely not 100% sure how to make that work, and I'm honestly not too bothered with not knowing how, because it's a little bit disgusting, isn't it? Must remember I still have flight as well. Just flight and a happy child, that's what this character is right now. And a little bug friend, a decent amount of damage. Everything's looking okay. And just a really large amount of keys that cannot destroy tinted rocks. That's what we're playing with right now. This baby seems to just be shooting teeth, which is exciting, because that probably means it's dealing decent damage. Shame about that curse room. And once again, I'm pretty sure that my microphone is blocking a room, and yes it is. It was indeed blocking the room to the top right, and as such couldn't see it on the map. There is an exceptionally small area blocked by, well, technically the pop filter of my microphone, and it is exquisite how it manages to get in the way multiple runs now. I would indeed use the word exquisite to describe that feeling. Very few consumables other than keys. I would... Oh god. I mean, Little Plum is going to basically make this impossible, unfortunately. That's a shame, because I'd actually like to have both. Because that would actually get me pretty close to Lord of Flies, and that's just a really nice transformation, as it turns out. I cannot believe that missed. I will happily take that, but my god, this should not be working out as well as it is. Now please stop doing that attack, thank you. Alright, speed up, cool. We're very fast. We're not particularly strong, but we're fast. I can put this... Actually, I can just keep this. This will just give me sacks at the start of the floor, right? Yeah. I'll actually take that over the extra life during the beast fight. I think that's probably more useful in my current situation. To just have some consumables. There you go. 2 coins. That's exactly what this build needed. Now we're ready to take on the world. I really do wonder how this is going to affect my rerolls, but simultaneously, if I can get through the rest of the game without taking damage, then I'm not too bothered. So I'm just going to continue to try to do exactly that and not worry about the potentials of bad rerolls. Because it would be kind of funny if, because I'm a Sao Junior, it will just lose all my items or something like that, because it put me in kind of a weird state. With kind of funny, I do mean horrendous, but I mean... With Tainted, you kind of need to see the joy in things. Because if you don't, it's just going to be a miserable experience. But if we can just make it work like this, by just not getting hit, you know? I'll take that. I wouldn't mind like a little bit more regular health as well, I suppose. But it's not like we're going for devil deals or anything, so... It's not like we particularly need it for anything in particular. Spectral Tears would be nice, and Tier 8. Any Tier 8 would be pretty cool at this stage. I will take Tier 8. But Spectral Tears would be a nice bonus as well. Secret Room has a couple of potential locations already, this being one of them, but let's just continue to explore for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm still very happy about just having flight, I'm not gonna lie. It is just a nice little addition to have to any build. It makes dodging easier, it makes getting certain pickups a little bit nicer, or possible, let alone nicer. That's 50% off. Which could also be pretty cool. Yeah, let's try this before we leave this area. Because 50% off would be a nice thing to get. I always forget that there's 2 buttons in this room, and somehow I always enter it from the bottom. I don't know how that's so consistent as well, but it's always entered from the bottom, this room. Very unusual, but it's not the first time that's occurred to me now, and it's getting a little bit on the silly side. Ah, well, let's check out our curse room. It's the only way we can take damage, so might as well do it every now and then. Ooh. I was just simply intending to shoot those middle poops because it clears the room, but that got real close real quick. I didn't know there was that many enemies in there. 2 great chests, honestly tempted, because my consumables are still not great. I'd like more money. And great chests are, occasionally, a source of that. And that's swell. But yeah, don't take damage, don't miss shots ever, and before you know it, you gotta get a great run. So yeah, just use that strat for every run, and before you know it, you've basically beaten the game as every character. So just do that. I don't see the problem. What's over here? Cool. Again, a sacrifice room on this floor would have been appreciated, and yet, again, does not exist. Your creep does nothing to me. I think secretly you know that. But I appreciate that you do that attack nonetheless, because it is very easy to dodge, comparatively. With a little bit of flight, of course. So please just keep doing that, because the eyes do make this a little bit scarier. Especially at the very end here, but we made it through, everything's okay. Instant Angel Room, some place to put some red hearts, so that's nice, that's a cool thing. We'll actually destroy the angel as well, because I think having extra Angel Room chance is just very neat. And I'm just gonna let little Fruity Plum do all the work, because quite frankly, who needs damage when you got Fruity Plum and then one small blue flame? Just trying to stand exactly where I need to be to not get hit by that attack. It's working out pretty well so far. Don't need damage when you got a flame. Alright. Now I would have liked to have that red heart container filled when I entered that angel room, because it would have been nice to have to play with the confessional for a little bit, but oh well. At least we got an angel room item now, so if we re-roll we will get another angel room item, and those are generally just quite good. So I'm not overly concerned right now. That's the sun. Turns your red hearts into bone hearts. It does not seem worth it. I'm not gonna lie. It does not currently, in my very current situation, seem worthwhile. So I will not bother with it. Instead, I'm gonna stand awkwardly close to enemies to make this aura do as much damage as I can, because I think that's honestly not the worst way I can deal damage right now. That's gonna split up into multiple, so I gotta be a little careful with that, but other than that, we're golden. We lost some things, and my angel room item became the candle, but we kept our flight, and quite frankly, Isao Jr. is a godsend on this character. That is very good. We're gonna get more and more tier 8 the more rooms we clear, and we already have some tier 8 comparatively. We don't have to use silly auras to attack enemies anymore, so quite frankly, I'm gonna consider that a win. If I can do this somewhat well, that'll be neat. I was hoping for a super secret room there. The odds were not in my favor given where it was, but you know, I'll take it. I'm a little tempted to take that card actually, just because it does put it in a better situation for sure. When I no longer have red heart containers. At that point, it's just Curse of Darkness with more damage. And that's just nice. Then again, Curse of Darkness sucks. So there is that to consider. There's those little details. If I just take this and never look at Isao Jr. again, I think we're pretty much a happy, infinitely flying child, but I might be wrong. And I hope I'm not wrong, because life is very nice right now. It's another Tainted Eden run where things are honestly not that bad. Things are honestly pretty okay. We can make some money right now. I'm a little tempted to drop this full card in case I accidentally mess up my full card again. So we have like an extra full card to work with in the depths, but you know what? I don't really have a reason not to do that. This is not the worst room in the game. I mean, I'd be tempted to destroy more of these mushrooms with these green friends if it wasn't quite so dangerous. With many characters it is quite dangerous already, but with this one it just feels a little worse. Let's not pick you up. I don't particularly need the trinket either. I'm not sure where my secret room is, but I'm about to know. Might be next to me. Oh, we have Greed's thing. That's good. Happy I bought a thing then while I had it. Because I genuinely did not realize, so I will take that. God, especially with the candle, it's so important not to take damage right now. I'm happy I got both of those, and also a little surprised. Wow, alright. Things are looking pretty good. I should also enter my curse room since it's effectively free. For the cost of one bomb, I will take that. I really hope I keep flight. That's like my main concern right now. Like, I hope that flight retains when I reroll now. I don't have Isao Jr. anymore. Like, I really hope that's just how it works, because I am genuinely a little concerned. I just don't really know how the item works with this character properly, and I've only tried so many things in this particular run for now, so I'd like to be very, very careful with everything. If I can help it. And indeed I can help it, so let us do that. God, our damage is lovely. I could use like piercing shot, but other than that, things are looking okay. The tier rate's real nice. We got ourselves a super secret room with a lot of red hearts, which is not terrible. Also, we got old bandage, so we're gonna occasionally just get red hearts to drop anyway. Would have been better with one extra heart container, of course. We'll have that on the next floor, but for now we'll take what we can get, and that is large quantities of money. Quickly look around the microphone to see if there is a boss room there. There was not. I could just buy everything in the shop for all those stat-ups, but I'm not sure if they retain when you re-roll with this character, but I don't think there's really any harm in trying. Since it's so easy to get money right now anyway. Because look at that. Yeah, there you go. That's one heart container. It's just very good. A whole bunch of extra damage. Yeah, if we can keep that, that'll be lovely. If that's just permanent, it becomes a very powerful item. Because we're doing a decent amount of damage right now. It's also just nice that self-damage doesn't cause any problems with this character anymore, because that was a problem for a good while. And it's not great. It's not great. That's pretty good. I know the other one was pretty good too, but this gives me plus 13 damage. And quite frankly, that's a lot of damage. I nearly didn't avoid that. I nearly didn't avoid that either. Yep, perfect. Perfect fight. Very good. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's take this. Let's take this. And let's throw this all down over here. And on we go. Not sure if there was anything left to keep on that floor, but quite frankly, if I can just get Birthright now, then I'm feeling pretty much good to go for the remainder of this run. So hopefully, that's what's going to happen today. Planetarium-wise, we're in a bit more trouble than we were the first attempt, but that's okay. Doesn't all need to be a planetarium game. I should probably actually just make as much money as I can with these red hearts before I accidentally re-roll and lose all of them. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Oh, that was once too many. There we go. If there is like a confessional or a demon beggar or something, then it was probably good to have some health for that, but it's okay. I like having large amounts of money when dealing with a run such as this one. Don't be mean. Everyone just hang out on the tiniest platform in the corner and have a good day. Very nice. I'm guessing the boss is in the bottom left there where that super secret room is, which is the only reason why I'm not going in that direction right now. Because I'm hoping to explore a bit more. Yeah, sure. I assume that when I take damage and explode, it'll just hurt the enemy and not me. Here's the boss room. Sure, I guess. I'm a little tempted to just go for item rooms now, but simultaneously my build is so good that I really don't need to. It's just like a little extra bit every now and then, I suppose. There's my shop. We're about to make some purchases. Nope. That's how you jinx it. Ah, well. If we get money equals power, we'll have a really strong minute there. So that'll at least be something. We'll also just go for this in case there's items, and there is at least one. With a soul heart as well, that's the second one. With some tier 8, which is always welcome. Especially with a build that has Sacred Heart. Golden Key. It's just a nice day, isn't it? It's just a really good time to be here playing Isaac right now. Like, apart from the whole greed thing, it's just really cool. 25 coins, sure, why not? It's exactly what this build needed, more money. And that's exactly what we acquired. If there is a shop we can use on the next floor, I'm actually quite happy about it, assuming I don't accidentally re-roll this build, which It's doable. If I just play this like a Tainted Lost run, then that will be okay. I could also go into that curse room, and I don't really hate the idea. There it is. And it's Luna again. Very nice. Ooh. And we got ourselves a rerollable item. But even I don't want to reroll that way, so let's just not. It's a pretty good room to lose things, but it worked out. Didn't quite manage to maneuver that into the wall, unfortunately, but fair enough. Let's not. 1/2 a soul heart, little bit more tier 8. Let us take full advantage of what we have. Is this full health? That'd be really cool. Nope, it's very much not. Oh well, but maybe there's health in here? I like some red hearts. I kind of accidentally used all of my red hearts and now I'm worried about it. Which is not a situation I like to be in. Maybe there's red hearts in the curse room. Maybe there's red hearts in all these flames that I'm avoiding. I'm just gonna keep avoiding those. Yeah, maybe I should actually try to heal some of these red hearts. I should also go into my item room now, I guess, since we did enter a planetarium already. Great! Cool. Maybe another day. Maybe when my build is not what it currently is. Maybe an entirely different run. Is when I'm planning on picking up that item in particular. Just a little bit too dangerous. If I had bomb protection, 100% would take it. But as it stands, we will move on. Once again, we have a chance of doing this. I just need to not lose my fool cards, but so far, I'm more aware of it now, so there's a better chance that that's just not gonna happen. That's good. Cool. Freebie. I should probably enter my secret rooms real quick. What is that? A tower card? I could re-roll that by accident somewhere. Plus, I could probably use the extra bombs. This room's a lot easier when not everyone is a champion, as it turns out. Weird. This room's easier with a lot of different options, and I had a decent amount of them there. I don't care that much about Hallowed Ground. That's neat. I don't really want to deal contact poison, though. Let's see what else is in there. No. Yeah. Nails are fun. They are really big, and they look like nails. And that is my reasoning for taking that item. That is a bunch of tier 8. Really, everything's looking pretty good. I'm still happy with my blue map as well. Like, combining that with Luna is like the best, because you just end up with so many good times. There we are. Let's blow this up in a... We don't have a bomb? Oh. Oh. Everything's falling apart. The whole run is ruined. We actually do need a bomb to get that full card if we really needed to. Technically, we don't need to get that one, but... I don't know. Something about it just makes me feel safer knowing it's there. Oh, no. All my things and stuff. All my stats are gone. That's a shame. Do we have anything we want to avoid? Not really. We still have Luna, interestingly enough. This is not good. Ooh, that went weird. I think two masks ran into each other and sort of canceled each other out there in the end. It was surprising. But welcome. Yeah, we still have flight and everything. It's just really nice. Let's go to a secret room and use that there. Don't hate that idea. Let's... There we go. That could be exciting. I don't know what things re-roll into, but we're about to find out, I think. I think that is a win if I use that, but it's not... not great. What if I re-roll that? And then I rerolled that, and then I just take that instead. Don't hate that. That's okay. I miss my Sacred Heart. I really, really miss my Sacred Heart right now. It was a good time having that, and now I no longer have it, and I feel like my build is significantly worse. And the reason for that thought is that it is so much worse now. My damage went down by so much when that happened. It's still not a bad build, amazingly enough, but it certainly isn't what it was. Like with this build, I'd consider taking the BFF, you know, the big fly, the bomb fly, the fly that does the bombing. All right. I think we destroyed shopkeepers and things already, so that's all good. We need to get our Fool card in a second. I'd like to have just the entire floor cleared before I accidentally walk into a wall and reroll my Fool card again. That should be doable. I hate this bomb sack so much more than you can possibly imagine. This is fun. More fun than getting a bone heart on each floor, I would say. Okay. We get the Fool card. We drop it when the fight starts. That is what we do. That is how we win. That is how we go to the beast. Alternatively, I could just keep re-rolling my trinket until I get the one that opens the door, but that's not ideal, I suppose. Drop. There we go. Suddenly everything's a lot less scary. Oops. Because I would have lost it immediately there, as it turns out. Got a clear rune. There we go. Tech's pretty good. Oh, well, there it goes. Ooh! Oh no! Why do we explode? Because we hit the bomb rock, I guess. Whoops. Oh well. That's a shame. That was a really good build. Okay. I'll take that. Still have flight. This one's pretty fun anyway. We don't have any other guppy pieces, but I'll go with that. Take one of these. I can't tell if that's the Eternal D6 or the non-Eternal one, so we're just gonna leave all that alone. Like if it's the D1, but it has a 2-room chart, so it is the Eternal D6. So it's something I don't want to use to reroll my Polaroid. Which was my genuine thought. Like, maybe I should just press this to create another consumable. And it would have... I don't know if you can reroll Polaroid even, but it wouldn't have been a great choice. Wouldn't have been my #1 idea, I'd say. Go. Didn't have a trinket in my hand. That's a shame. That would have been a good one to know. Oh well. I don't know what my planetarium item actually is. Is it like this sun one? I'm actually genuinely not sure. Cool! Shooting that through a prism does look cool, though. That looks neat. That looks cool. I mean, the build we have right now is adequate. It'll do. That is a membership card, though. Didn't mean to buy that bomb, but actually not a terrible idea given my current bomb count. No. Yeah. Birth throw. Cool use of the Eternal D6, you'd think. Maybe not use Birth throw because he might accidentally lose it instantly. And yeah, that would have been a good choice. I made my decision. Did I think about it? It's hard to say. The odds are likely to be no, but the Magic 8 Ball does not give me a concrete answer this day. So that's unfortunate, but maybe one day we'll know. For now, though, I'm enjoying having Cricket's head, if it's still there. I am dealing the... yeah, it is still there. I saw it at some point, and I knew it was there, and I'm very happy about it, because it deals oh so much damage with the things that I have. I might have the sun, actually. That's good. I'm just gonna walk into this for a minute. It is, as per usual, About as good as it gets. Yep, yep, very good. Very worth. Very happy with my choices. I have never once been disappointed by that. There's no super secret room there. You know what? We're just gonna leave, I think. But I'd like to have these flames for the final fight. If we can keep these red heart containers, I can just sleep in the bed, so that's why I'm not overly concerned about my red hearts right now.
It's gone. Just get over it.
Yeah, they all disappeared. That's a shame. God, look at that. That's a nightmare. That is an actual nightmare. There we go. Ooh. I'd rather have that than re-rolling it, I think. Listen to that. That's a beam you do not want to get hit by. It's just a nasty piece of work is what that is, and I appreciate it. There we are. Now, mapping would have been nice. I'm not gonna lie. A map, I would have appreciated it, but given that we're clearing these rooms fairly quickly, I'm not overly concerned. I'm hoping we can re-roll the big, beautiful fly. I'm hoping I didn't skip any tinted rocks, because I genuinely did look for it for a second there. And I did not see any. Not sure which item rooms I need to actually go into, so we're just going to look around it for a little bit. That was surprisingly nice. Uh-huh. That did happen. But I'd like to use Perthra on something before we move on. I could use it on the final chest that has the mom item, but it's not like super exciting to use it on that. Big room filled with enemies. Any room filled with enemies is bad because it's scary. There we go. Perthra. Ooh. Good reroll. Oh, listen to those zappy zaps. That is the sound of people getting destroyed. Experimental pill. I have Virgo or Lucky Foot, perhaps? Do I? Or does it just say that it does that with those items? I might just say it. Fair enough. Hierophant. Cool. Judgment. Was it the restock card one? I always forget for some reason. Yeah, restock machine. Not restock card. That's not real. You get me. You get me. Things are looking okay. If we can just choose not to accidentally lose all of our health in one hit against the beast or something like that, then we're probably pretty good to go. I don't know if we're... Yeah, we should find some more item rooms, actually. For sure. Oh, when it's suddenly like a million of them. That's so cool. There we go. I don't super care about either of these, so let's see if we can get something cool here instead. Stitches is cool, but not for now. Maybe not that either. That's pretty neat, actually. I'll take that. Because with lasers, that just makes it look really cool, and it surrounds you, and it's just neat. Oh, and look at those beams! Oh, that's so neat. Yeah, definitely don't hate my choice. That looks so cool. And it pretty much hits a lot of the time as well. You just need to vaguely hit in that direction when you're hitting it with this tiny planet laser. That's amazing. That's so cool. Very happy about that. I seem to have forgotten misplaced my... oh no. No, that's a shame. I misplaced my cracked key. Unidentified pill, lemon pie, tears down. Wharf! I mean, the build's not bad, don't get me wrong. We have, well, we have Holy Mantle, and that's honestly pretty darn neat. We also have Neptune, I want to say. The one that makes you shoot real quick, and we have really big tears to go along with it. So that makes... Oh, and we have Incubus, and also the portal thing, in case we want to go to our item room, which I actually don't mind. For an evil eye. How's that going to work with this? Like, look at that. That's a mess. It's just insta-killing these big enemies. Oh, my damage is 35. Okay. I did not know. I did not know my damage was 35. That explains how things are insta-dying. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Oh, we got Sacred Heart again. Oh, and we got... We're like one step away from conjoined. We have Incubus and the two little friends next to us. Wait, how is this not conjoined? This should be conjoined, right? Or are those little friends not part of conjoined, maybe? Or Incubus isn't? I don't know. Something weird's happening. Either way. This is amazing. This is just destroying everything. Oh, that should be conjoined then. No, I'm just not getting conjoined. That's weird. Unless I have it, but I'm just shooting weirdly or something. I don't know. Look at that. That's so good. Just charge it for a little bit. It's not even fully charged most of the time, I think. What is my tear rate if it's like uncharged? Still not bad, honestly. For 35 damage, that's a lot of tear rate. This is ridiculous. You know, happily take it, but still, it is quite absurd. I don't necessarily need to go back to my boss room, I suppose, but thanks for the offer. I don't really care anymore. I'm just gonna assume we win. I could give him a whole bunch of money and get maybe like a health up or something, and then we'll have something more to re-roll, but I'm not overly concerned anymore for some reason. Something about this build. There we go. I don't think we even need to get health. Like, we're at full health, I think. There we are. Let's just enjoy the peaceful music for a moment. Feel like we rarely do. Rarely really listen to this. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's see how quickly this kills one dogma. Reasonably. Reasonably. This is not good. Oh boy. That was a nasty combination of attacks right there, but it's working out. Quickly recharge that tear attack. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. It's so good. I really hope we can keep this. It's gonna be a little awkward to shoot like this during this fight, but honestly, like, who cares? Be nice, please. I can't really see what tiers are mine and what tiers are the enemy sometimes, but other than that, we're having a good day. We're having a good day. There we go. Trying to actually use those charges, but it takes so long to charge it up. So it's more tempting not to wait for it. Shop item. Gulp? Oh, neat. Maybe someone can purchase Gulp for me. And suddenly, we'll be in no trouble whatsoever. I think we have 2 Holy Mantles right now as well because of Dogma and the Holy Mantle, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, things are going okay. Things are going fine. We're managing. There we go. Even the Sais are just sort of dying on their own. It's, oh my god, he didn't even get to like the big attacks. Ooh, Soul Heart. Could be good. Let's get rid of this actually, because I feel like that's going to get in the way. That looks real weird with the heart just sort of being there, but it's fine. It can just sort of hang out motionless in the corner as everything's moving around. It's all good. Technically not motionless, I guess. It's just using the power of centrifugal force. Although it's going to be a little tricky to pick it up now, I guess. Unless I really wanted to. But you know what? I think I'm just not going to worry about that Soul Heart instead. Get the Soul Heart! Oh, I don't have damage taken. What a run. We unlock TM Trainer, which is not something you really want to have unlocked, I suppose, but we're going with it because I think it's funny every single time. So we're going to go with that. That is Tainted Eden completed. We lost our win streak, not by dying, Did we die? I actually don't remember if we died or not. We might have died. We probably died. But mostly because I did a whoops. And I have showcased how to do said whoops, and that is an important lesson for everyone involved, so that's at least something. It's another Tainted character completed. We're getting pretty darn far. We're actually genuinely really close now. Except for this one. But, you know, most of that is Chest, Lamb, and Mega Satan, and then just Mother, and that's all. That's everything. But it's not like you do a lot of those in one run anyway, so it could be worse. It could genuinely be worse, but yeah, it's looking all right. We're making good progress here. Very nice. There you go. Either way, that is that. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we'll be doing another run with a different character, and I hope to see y'all there. Bye-bye.